Hello and welcome back to Pharaoh, a new era on our very hard modded playthrough. Today's mission will be Rostja, the Great Pyramid, and Sphinx. We need a monument rating of 57, kingdom rating of 50. That's it. No population, culture, prosperity. Just pretty straightforward. Build your monuments, get done. Medium pyramid, pyramid complex, and a Sphinx. That in itself, I feel like a lot of people probably struggle with this mission with the length of it. I do want to go ahead and say, guys, that thank you so much for all the support. And if you are watching this and you haven't, please subscribe, like, leave me a comment. It does mean a lot to me. Help me see the magic internet numbers go up. Know that you enjoy my content if you are appreciating it and having fun. I'm having a lot of fun making these. So we have rocks over here on the west side. The point is we have to mine gems and we have to mine plainstone, as you can see, to get our pyramids made, which we're going to make right over here in this area. We have some birds. We have this little river here made to annoy us, and these sand dunes, of course, is just a cut into your efficiency to make the mission last longer. More birds over there. Speaking of birds, hunting lodges are our only source of food. Production, we already talked about. We have gemstones, plainstone, jeweler, brickworks, brewer, potter, and papyrus. For religion, we have Ta and Ra, Ta being our patron deity. And for our military buildings, we have everything. I know we're going to get invaded. I believe there's troop requests. I just don't remember if they need transport war, so it's probably a good idea to get some of those in. Monuments, we've already built most of these. So we have this guy right here. Notice we cannot make limestone, so we will have to import that. And it's only like 40 a year. We have raw blessings, so it's really important that we try to spam Taff for the cheese for the jewelers, and then have him bless the storage yards, and then also raw for more trade for a year. And then this guy here requires water access. Now the Sphinx are new. All the you do is you place them. Carvers will carve it down, the stone carvers, stone masons, I apologize. And then the carpenters will build the stuff for them. No actual raw materials required besides the wood. So immigrants come from the south. We're going to start right here. So if you look this way right here. And then we're going to do a double loop, but we'll just start with one for now. We're going to start at this corner. We're going to count up 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. At 7, we're going to go over 7. Just to reiterate, that's 6 right there if you're measuring it. Oops. Undo that. We're going to go up 17. I always like to try to count everything out for you guys. That way, if you're following along or you like to build like I do, you know, that you're like, what did he do? How far did he go? I always hate that in videos. So hopefully everything makes sense. We're going to do our entertainment. 1, 2, 3. Go up 5. Then right there. Once again, we're going to do a double loop. So we can get rid of that right there. Let's put a roadblock in. And then, yeah, we can get rid of some of that. Water. Well, that's not water. Water is going to go all the way at this corner. And that leaves a 4 space right here for 2 sets of housing. And then let's put in architect, fire, police. Now there are no reeds. Jeez, there are no reeds on this map, so we didn't need a apothecary. And then put in our temple to tap. That's 375 for our patron deity. For a temple, 300 for a shrine for our non-patron. We are immediately going to go. So the point is what I'm going to do is we're going to do a triple production loop right here. We're going to have 2 docks. Gems are going to come from here over. This is going to be plainstone mined for the monuments. And then I believe we'll open up some more trade routes, which we haven't looked at yet. We have on, which you see they'll buy like beer, linen, which we don't even have the ability to make. Gems, jewelry, wood, and granite. So we only have 2 trade routes right now. We're going to open this one so that we'll buy our gems and jewelry. And then we have Byblos up here, which is gems and jewelry. We'll open that later. It's expensive. Make some more money. We're probably going to go into relief funds for this, so just be aware. So I'm going to place my first stock. So let's bring this down so it'll help y'all kind of see where it's at. That's coming straight off the entertainment. Right there. Okay. So I'm going to just bring it all the way to the water. I'm going to go over 16. Go back up 6. And then back over 6. Well, let's make sure 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. And then back over. So that puts us 4 in the middle. And, whoops. And then 16 in long ways. Not counting the roads. Now, I do want to put another dock in here. So we'll just do that number, okay? And then we can just roadblock that. No cart pushers will go right past that. So we could put a dock in right there. We're going to go up 5 right here, go over. So that makes us 4 in the middle. All these are 4 in the middle, okay? And then do the same here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. And then over. Whoops. 2, 3, 4. Delete that one. Delete some of that. Don't need it. Delete some of that. Don't need it. Okay, so roadblock here and here. Right? And then we're going to put in a double housing right here. I know some of you have probably seen this before in my other series. So basically this allows us to get 3 loops of production done with only having these houses here. So we can really kind of maximize with just that little bit. It matters a lot when you have the really high prosperity and you can't have too many slums. If you have too many slums, it drags down your prosperity. This counts as a slum. So let's see here. We need crime. We'll put it right there. And we need a physician. We'll put it right there. So if we have to do extra houses on this loop, which we will, it'll work like that. So my next step is, well, to build housing. So it looks like water, facilities are taken care of. Gods are good for now. So things come at us, if I remember correctly, things come at us pretty quickly during this mission. Like we're going to need military. We're going to need requests for goods, I want to say. Okay. So we'll just get rid of some of that so y'all can see. This road right here, I made a mistake building it out. It should be 7 long. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. Let's just make sure. Yep. So 6 in the middle right there. We can put 2 storage yards there. So we're going to grab a set of housing. Let's roadblock that. Grab a set of housing at 2, put it right there. And then architect, hire. Storage yard right there. We're going to tell this to get all gems. We'll copy that, paste it right there. We do need a water crossing. So let's put in our gem mines. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it's very important that when we do this, that we don't build a T intersection if we can, okay? So I'm going to just bring this straight up like so. And then, yep. So we will, we'll do it for prosperity. Just so we're following along, we'll do that just in case we want to extend that road. Now we'll tell this one here to accept all gems. We need to put some housing. Architect, fire, police, and physician. So the point of this is we're not connecting them. They'll get the stuff. They'll drop it off at this storage yard. These guys will go off-road, go get it over here, and then walk back. No road required. If I was to put a road here, every single one of these gemstone mines would want to walk all the way over here and give them to these guys and then walk all the way back, okay? So they're not going to make it there to the production and then back by the time this is completed. So we're losing efficiency. It is easier to tell them to just bring it here with an accept, and then I can build as many storage yards as I need set to get, and they will go get the goods. But if I connect the road, they will try to walk all the way over there. Definitely going to hit our relief money. Yep. So each gem mine can theoretically produce it's 11 production cycles a year. So that's 1,100 gems. You can see the cart pusher's running over there to go get it. He's going to come back. There we go. Okay. So that is theoretically, 1,100 gems per year. And if we go back to our map, we can see we can sell 2,500 there and then 1,500 there. That's 4,000 gems a year we could sell, not counting the jewelry. So right now we have 4 of these, which is only 4,000 something gems. That doesn't count jewelry. But if we can cheese Taft blessings, we might, you know, we might get there a little better. So I'm gonna actually go up here and just 5 and that one, and not a complex. Usually I never build that early, but we're gonna try to cheese it a little bit. So we'll do that. We'll throw a very cheap blessing half, so hopefully we can start getting something in. Then we'll put in... So that brings us up to 750. Yeah. Well, we need to make sure we did not build a storage yard to deposit those. I apologize. Okay, right here. I don't think we really missed any time on it. I know there's one that's ready. Except that. So go down here. Jewelry. Export 1/0. Yeah, I know he's sitting there. See, our cart pushers ignored that. There we go. The ship spawns right there. There we go. And he goes. So if we get any blessings from Taff. There we go. Weavers, jewelers throughout the city are fully stocked. So look at that. Bam. They are fully stocked now. And all of them are working. So that right there, if we can continue to do that. And you can do that on any map, really. As long as you have access to jewelers, you can do that on any map and just get free jewelry to sell, but it is required on the blessing. I know Marie on the Discord, the Pharaoh Discord, is a big proponent of that. She loves to do that and has brought it up. It is a very valuable strategy. Okay. So we need to sell one more. We'll put in second dock. Okay. This is how I can get by with just having 4 gemstone mines, basically. Please buy some more. Okay. So, it's May. Raw is getting angry. We are going to do something really dumb and open Byblos. And then I will go over here and I will say gems, export one over, we'll say 1,000, okay? Are you set to get? You are. Okay. Whew. We didn't hit debt. And they're going to buy a little bit more gems. Okay, so we can see On has bought all of their jewelry. Now they'll buy gems. Byblos has bought almost all their jewelry. And we're pretty much done for the year in profits with that. Let's try to get one more blessing out of him. And then we need to do something with this guy. That puts us up to 1,000 with him, plus 750, plus 300. It's 1,050. But okay. That is going well. There's our money. Let's grab another storage yard here. And yeah, we'll put it right there. This one will be accept half copper, half weapons. We'll put in... I know we're doing our military. We're doing all this before we do anything. So we'll do 2 of those. And we're going to say go ahead and import to maintain 400 copper. Hey, thank you, Taff, for blessing the living daylights out of us. And that will help us very much build up our jewelry now. Can block those. Grab one more of these and tell it right here. Okay, so at this point we need to extend to another loop after. Oh, we bought copper, that's why. Okay. You bought some things. What did you buy? There we go. That's what we want. Exports half again as usual. Get more money. They bought, yeah, 400 gems. So both of these blessings are very good to have. right, we're going to pause for a second. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. That's 7 in the middle right there. Go up 17. Go over 8. And then back down 17. And then over. Something's not right. What did I do wrong? See, this is why. Well, we don't need to delete all that. Oh, right here. I went up 2. So go over 8. This should be 17. Yep, there we go. 18. Yep, 17. Okay, just a little minor thing. Check our work. Make sure we're good. 17. 6. Yep. Okay. So we're doing okay on there. Hopefully this will allow us to really kind of ramp up our stuff. Let's put in our entertainment. 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. Oh yeah, this was just going to be a 1, 2, 3 right here. Oops. Yeah, right, 2 right there. Sorry. That was just going to be that one. That is plenty what we need for those guys. We don't have to build the whole thing. There's no culture rating in this mission, so. Architect, fire, police. Don't want to do any bad things to our city again. Position. Temple. Shrine to Ra. And then, water. Fantastic. So, slow it down. Gotta be careful. You build so fast. By the time you can build everything, your stuff can already be burning down. All right, next is gonna have to definitely be food. Yeah, gem and jewelry are good. Look at that. Okay, more copper, but it didn't break the bank. Fantastic. Okay, so 1,000 people. We need another temple to Ra. Okay. Let us do... Now we have more money and people. Let us go... So this is 1, 2, 1, 2 right here. It's in the dead middle. We'll go up. Let's say... Yeah, 6, 1, 2, 3... 7. So yeah, it's 6 and then 7 right there. No 6, 7 jokes. I still don't understand that. All right, we will go over 6. Trying to think I want to do this. 3. Yep. Okay, perfect. So we'll go over 7. That's 7 and 7, 14, 15. It's not a dead middle. So we'll go 8, up 6. And then on this one, we'll go over 16. And then loop that back around. Let's make sure we did it in the middle correctly. So 15, 16. Okay. I was going to mess it up. 16 in the middle. 16 in the middle. Fantastic. This guy here will only accept game meat. And then start hunting. Okay. Trying to actually, you know what? Maybe. Nah. Not gonna try to do anything stupid. Architect fire. Position. Wait, that's not a fire, that's police. Alright, gyms. They want 1,000 or 800. Yeah, we have. Thank you, Raw. There's that. I dearly wish it would stop stockpiling that. So Sell this guy. Go ahead, buy game meat. Ooh. Don't buy game meat. They can buy it. I just shut them off, though. Okay, Inuit. New trade route. Fantastic. Let's take a look. So I can expand. They buy straw. Interesting. They sell limestone. More of it. Okay, good. Pottery, clay, copper. I mean, we need it, but I can't sell anything to them. Be nice to start importing the limestone, but I need more money. Okay, let's go over here and do our monuments, okay? So let's do the big boy first. He's the one that matters the most, you could say. Goodbye road. Monument. So if we go way that way. Okay. And then we'll hit F so we can see. Then do our normal 2 like that. And if we were to build up this way, say, 16, go down 6, go over, and then like that. Okay, that gives us a 16 loop by 4. Yep. And then if I did another pyramid right there, combine that. There we go. Awesome. So we can do some work camps. Maybe not do that last one. It's August. Oh, it sucks. I wasn't paying attention to the money. Okay. So I have to do all this again. Architect fire. Police. Position. Okay. I need employment up there, please. Yes. Okay, that dropped quick. Awesome. They're getting started. I am in negative. Trade more, please. That means they'll buy more. So it does not show on here. Or does it? Yeah, it does. Oh, okay, I thought it did not show. So 2,500 joy and they'll buy 4,000 gems now. We're not stockpiling gems anymore, are we? No, we're not. December. Oh, it's rough. Does it stay even though it hit the new one? Nope. So it only goes for 1 year. So if you want to get those, get them from raw in the beginning. Okay. There's more. City request goods. Okay. City requests 1,000 gems in 9 months. Well, stockpile again for you. There it is. Okay. Not what we wanted, Raw. Let us try for more Taft blessings, please. Okay. Do a storage yard here, and we'll tell this one. Postpone it for now, because it probably won't fit in there. They want 1,800. Well, I can just do this for now. Accept. How much money do I have? Okay. Thank you. I was like, hey, if you don't have a military yet, get started on that, please. Okay. really need it to where we're just kind of getting infinite blessings going on. Not what we want. Okay, we'll turn that back on. They're all gonna evolve up. Pharaoh requests 500 game meat, which we have. Okay. More than enough of. Truth be told. Do the same over there. Okay. With this housing expansion, we need to... Okay. Why do we keep getting that in December? So I think that it does not last through the year. Okay, well. So, I can't put another military in. Don't have enough for that. Let's see, if we have 5 of those, that is 1,875 on tap, which is not really enough. Right? Yep. Okay, they're gonna get all that started. We need to begin mining stone. Let's start high and work our way down. So 1, 2, 4. 5. What if I do it that way? 5, 6, 7, 8. I think if I did that correctly, yep, I can keep this all on one contiguous road. And then... Yep. Architect, fire, police, position. We need a water crossing somewhere. That'll work. Storage yards. We'll start right here. Tell us to accept. We'll try accepting on these and see how it works. We might have to do the whole get thing again, but we'll play it by ear. We hit net again. July. What are we buying? Okay, we're gonna cut that down to 1/4 weapons. Stop buying copper. Okay. Excess. You maxed out my gems. Thank you. Or jewelry. Are you just buying? Yeah. Okay, plain stone is coming in. We're making money. There we go. Everybody just got employment again. Might have to extend our jewelry a little bit. Yeah. Jumping in and out. New year, new raw. Let's take... Yeah, we need more. We could get a nice surplus of money, or get something else to sell. That'd be great. Okay. So that's in. We can start with our... There we go. That's what we want. Thank you, Raw. Half again, it's another value. And we want, they'll buy more. So Raw has 3 blessings. They'll buy more, they'll pay more, and then our kingdom rating. Kingdom rating is the one we don't want. We're not in any worry about getting attacked by Pharaoh or anything like that. Yeah, I need more jewelry mines. Okay. We need a carpenter. He's gonna go right there. This guy was set to accept 1/4 in wood. Accept 3/4 in stone. Let us, oh, this is so expensive. Let us go to trade. Wood, we will import to maintain 400. So the problem is like I'm importing 400 copper, but I have 3 weaponsmiths. So I'm actually going to turn 2 of those off. And because it's like they'll keep making the stuff and it sits there. So it's like I have copper that you're seeing. Technically I have copper in these, but I have to keep buying more. Okay, Future City in 10 months. We're not academy trained. We're nothing on that. Yes, we did. Let's try. Really, it should be raw. 6 months. Okay. So. Yep. So really, it looks like we just need a ton of raw blessings. Half for whenever our supplies are getting low, and then just spam the raw blessings. One month. Okay, we won. We won pretty well on that one. Bring in some more people. Fantastic. He must have blessed that storage yard. Now they're swarming and bringing it over here. So wait a minute. Hang on. Let's see here. If Ta does shipwright jewelers, clay mine, shipwright jewelers, faster. Okay, his blessings. Random storage yard filled with clay, pottery, flax, or linen, gems, jewelry, and then shipwright, weavers, jewelers, fully stocked. Does that mean if I put in... I don't have weavers. That would be too easy, I guess. Well, so much for that. I thought I had a grand idea. Okay, are we not... I guess we don't have enough work camps. Alrighty. They're going to want entertainment. They're going to want desirability. That's fine. I'll keep before I update them. We're all swarming out there. You want gems. So we really... Now it's January, new year, new raw. Okay. There's your gems. Oh, it was an extortion. Oh well. I guess I have the materials for it. Okay, so we're definitely could be utilizing this a little bit more. So let's take a look here. This is in, yeah, no gems. Definitely need more gems. Okay. They're so expensive though. Oh man. We'll go 1, 2, 3. Can't put that one there. 4, 5, 6. Well, I forgot how expensive those are. I literally just complained about how expensive they are. And then, yeah, do that. Okay. It hurts. I'm actually going to delete that. Ugh. That way I can go out this way. Okay. It is February, so we should get more money in. I know we're going to hit debt again. Architect, fire, police, position. Okay. There we go. That's good to get. Half again usual value. Want to get that in before they buy everything. Just threading that line on dead, huh? Okay, so... Are you getting wood? You are, but the reason... No, you're not. You're accepting. The reason it's not coming in is because they have no way to get there. So that means I need to come over here. We'll take this one. We'll say accept 3/4, and then accept 1/4 wood. So they'll drop it off, and then that cart will come. They'll come all the way down here and come get it. Okay. Yeah, that would be, all those gem mines really set us back. But now we should definitely be able to sell more gems. Yeah, we hit. There we go. New year, new raw. Speaking of that, we can actually move that roadblock up a bit. Well, they already have that one there. So if we look at raw, we're at 3, which gives us 2250. So we'll put in one right there, and hopefully it should work. Okay. Definitely overproducing on these. Thought I would need more, but I forgot. I always say how fast they respawn. We'll just turn them off. We're not going to delete them. Okay. What is the holdup? Limestone. That will be the holdup. So let's do that to make sure there's always a road in. This one will tell it to get all limestone. That. Put in a storage yard right here to accept all limestone. Okay. Then over here, import to maintain. Hopefully all of it. Hopefully that won't break the bank. I really want to put in that temple complex to Taff, but it's just the money for it. But gems are now coming in. November, December. Let us look at our map. On is buying. We bought all their jewelry. They're almost with gems. Same there. Thankfully, limestone is cheap. There it is. So now those cart pushers should, yep, they're all going to run over here. Bring it up there, as you can see. Okay, new year, new raw. Raw is up to 6 temples, which is 4,500 people. So we have double them. So hopefully... Alright. Pursued a long-standing feud at Dashur. Dispatch troops within 12 months. Let's see if our land route. Good. Okay. 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 We'll wait. Get those other two filled up. Did we turn off all of our weapons? No, we did not. Copper. Get. Okay. That's why. So what was happening is copper was going here because it was closer, but this guy is always running since get takes priority over accept. He was always running to go get gems, so he could not bring anything to there. So now we'll just make sure that he is not accepting any copper. Yep. And we bought copper. Send you and send you. Okay. November, September. Let's try for our best thing for Taff. It's been a while. I already sent troops. I sent 3 legions, whatever they're called. Okay, thank you, Ra. November. Let's put in a big festival for Ra. Shipwhite Reavers Jewelers. Very nice. Not so nice. Ra is still pretty happy. Dashur was saved. Hopefully that will open up. Where is Dashur? Hopefully it'll open up a thing for us. I think we're good with 4 military for now. More popular. Okay, so let's do a little bit more over here. Okay. New trade route, please. Hopefully fix our trade issues with that. Sure. Yes, they'll buy gems and brick. We could import straw and clay to make brick. Straw, beer, barley, plainstone, limestone. Okay, more limestone. So now we can get that going even faster. You know what we can do? We can, I don't ever really do this. Let's say we'll go 1 and 2. Let's tell this one to accept all. We're gonna need it anyway. Accept all straw. This one will accept all clay. Right? And then we'll do one over here. Tell this one to accept all bricks. Okay. Now if we go up here and we say, how many bricks can we sell a year on? Does not buy brick. Sure. Does 2,500. So 5, 3. So that's what? 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah. So that's 5 crafters for there. I think that's it. Yep. That's sure. It's a land route too. Nice. So wood, gems, jewelry. Yep. We just need up to 5 of these. That's 2. We'll do 4 for now. Let's go to bricks. Export went over 0. We're gonna do something I know we never do. All of the straw, all of the clay. Those are cheap. Bricks sell for 150. Can I sell anything else? Granite, no. Beer. I mean, we could do that too, actually. Let's see how much barley they'll export. Can't do papyrus. Okay, so if we actually can do that, that will fix our Barley 2,500. So same thing. We'll just do 4 brewers. So we'll grab one more storage yard here. There. And then, oops. Down here, we'll tell this one to do beer, accept all. This one will do barley. Accept all. Make sure we actually are trading that. Yep. And then we'll do 5. These guys, it's gonna hurt. Definitely gonna hurt our money as soon as we start stocking those. That will give us a rush of 1,000 people. Okay, there's straw. There's all that. Clay. Okay, so now we are diversified. Big time. Yep, we're gonna hit debt though. Raw lifter, not what we really want, raw, but thank you. We have 100 kingdom rating. Okay. Now we're at workers rejoice at raise. Not taxation overview. Money. There we go. So yeah, it's gonna hurt. I probably should have just done half storage yards. Yeah, I should have done half storage yards. But we sold a bunch of stuff, and that went up pretty quickly. All right, 218 people. Trade more than ever. We can do one more carpenter. That is an ostrich. That is a carpenter. Okay. Now we can turn all these back on, now that our city has expanded. There we go. Speaking of that, there you go. I wish it would stop stockpiling it, please. Okay, now our money is going up pretty nicely. Let us put in our temple complex. So the temple complex itself for TAF is, oops, let us take a look here. It will do faster production of mine, clay, shipwrights, and jewelers. So for the altar of Ammon, will be faster quarries, woodcutter, brickworks. And then for Throth, be less papyrus used in school and libraries. So, altar. And that should make those guys mine quicker. Speaking of that, new year, new raw. And then, well, let's get a little bit more money as we hit debt. This is why we have 2 docks. Because that way they can both come in. Okay, so limestone pushers are going all the way up there. Because this guy is full. That is why. Way back. Okay, well, that was quick. Okay, money went back up again. Can't go that way. We can go that way. Kind of extend that about. And then let's Do it over here as well. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Awesome. So yeah, I think we could roadblock that right there. Keep it all in one. Architect. Fire. Police. Position. Start expanding those out. Put that there. So now we should be pretty much good on those. For 6 for him is 4,500. We're still good. Technically, this counts as like 8,000, I want to say. So we just got to keep throwing in festivals here and there. Our city is pretty self-sufficient. We're still dropped down sometimes. Bricks are being sold. Everything. Limestone, beer. Good. Hey, this is our first year. We didn't really end in debt. Gotta keep those blessings to raw going. Which really just want to leave that walkway there. Okay. No water trade, it looks like, for a bit. So we'll hold off on building. Just kind of keep things as they are. Okay, so we're going to have to probably do the same thing over here. As if we say... Well, this guy could be... Thank you, Raw. We did that. Remove that roadblock. Tell this to accept. There we go. They're going to start dropping off there. And these should be set to get. Oh, yeah. Filling up much faster now. And it's just a short little walk to get it. Put another one right there. Thank you, Raw. More trade, more everything. Let's speed it up a bit. So now we just got to keep evolving our housing and build a little more collapse building. I don't see anything that collapsed. Okay. So that's architect. No, it's fire. A mine collapsed. Okay. Interesting. That's not a very far way to walk. Maybe it was scripted. Maybe it wasn't connected to the road. I don't know. Okay, so hitting a little negative on that population there. Continue to extend those. They're going to want entertainment. They're going to want another little bit of prettier place. A price cut in plain stone. I don't think we're going to buy any, though. Let's make sure we're... Okay. Are we stockpiling gems again? No? Okay, so the problem with that is, I already know, is the cart pushers are constantly having to go over there to get it, which means I need more cart pushers. Because they never have time to bring it anywhere else. And that should solve that. Because now they will all go get it. You know what we're just going to do? We'll do it the full way on this one. And then this one here. Same. 3 and 2. Doesn't necessarily have to be. We don't have to build a dance school. It'll still work just fine. So you do 2 jugglers, 2 dance schools like that. There's your gyms. Was that an extortion? No, it's a pharaoh. Okay, good. Okay. That's what we should want. Here. Yep. We just need more vendor with everything. Okay, definitely need more. So we're gonna build this out. And then we will roadblock right there. Let's put 2 houses. Oh, that's not houses. Let's put 2 houses right here. We will do our architect, fire, police, position, roadblock. That's why I build on pause, because I cannot click a button, it seems. Okay, fire. Okay, the physician went on fire. How? He's literally right next to a firehouse. Okay. All right, let's take a look here. So, yeah, no, those are good. We have fire over here. Because I guess they might walk up that way, huh? Well, I probably should have roadblocked all of that. I think that'll fix that. Okay. And then that one looks good. Prime is fine. Okay. No idea how that happened, considering it's right there. Limestone price has increased. Okay. Looks like we're probably that last one. Okay. That was Taft. All those guys, but we're fine on the jewelry. Okay, slow it down just a little bit so I don't burn the place down. I have no idea how that other stuff burned down. That's not on me. No idea. Because literally it's 5 feet from a firehouse, so I'm not going to take credit for that one. That thing burning down. Okay, so in this one, I'll have to do that number. And then architect fire, police. Thank you. Position. All right, guys, we're pretty much in the, not in the home stretch, but we're getting there. Let's look at our overseer monuments. There's your beers, gems, there's your jewelry. We need more wood, and we need granite, 12 granite. These guys, pottery. We're already doing clay, so super easy. I should have probably done this before. Do 3 of those. Now, actually, we'll move that. Put this one here, put that there. Tell this to get half pottery, get half beer. Tell this guy to buy pottery. Him as well, buy pottery. We'll do a storage yard here, telling it to accept pottery. That should beef everybody up pretty good. Okay. Food. Able to reach quantity of wood. That's fine. So 1,006, 1,008. We need a little bit more wood. I need granite. We go right here. Tell this one to go ahead and accept granite. We will accept wood. Let's open up here. Tell it to... Whoa, not export. Do we need to open a trade route? Yes, we do. Okay, tell this to buy granite now. I think it was 15. Right? 12. Ugh. Hopefully we didn't buy any of that. A Pharaoh requests jewelry. There's that. And then wood was 1,800. Okay. Did I stockpile that? That was quick. I hate how everything so slow on the scroll on that. Okay, well, this was my fault. This I understand. I was doing something, and then I did something else. That was 100% my fault on that one. Beer. Buy beer. We'll buy beer. Let these evolve. I just don't want a bunch of unemployment sitting there. You want to stay right around kind of where you're at with that. So this guy's carving down. That one's good. We will put in our Sphinx. We'll run along this. That looks good. Pyramid is finished. And then this guy should start going a lot quicker. Definitely don't need that much limestone. I mean, I guess it's good to have it. Okay. Let's continue to make raw love us, please. Okay, do we want to do more temples over here? We're already at 15 for raw, which is an obscene amount, so I think I'm just going to go with statues because I don't want the employment issues. See, our Sphinx is being carved down. It's already pretty quick. Okay. Sphinx is finished. That was fast. All right. And then let's go over here. And is this guy accepting what he is? Okay. So we're going to go over here, turn off granite before we trade it. And then we'll accept our wood import. We're going to jack this up to 1,800 on hand. That's what we need. Our food is doing okay. Why are you devolving? Beer. That is why. Okay, because we can only import so much. So we're going to go over here and we're just going to export one over. We'll do 1,000 on the beer. Yep. Okay. That'll fix that. Now we'll always have a stockpile of 1,000, and since they're set to get, they'll go up there and get it. There's that beer. Neat little way you can just evolve and de-evolve houses. Okay. 248 limestone. I think we have... Thank you. Decrease trading. I think we're good. We have 300 limestone. Stop importing limestone right now, because we only need 228 left. So we have too much. Just plain stone. We're doing all right on. All right. Yeah, I would say I think we're getting about done with this mission. We didn't even use the inside of this production loop. All right, those guys are de-evolving now. Beer, that's fine, because we're still staying above. It just keeps fresh people coming in. I don't mind. Good on money, 28,000. There's your gems. I guess technically, you could probably, with that amount of copper, you could... thank you for the limestone. We could get by without actually needing to import copper, maybe, but I don't know. Do another brewer. We're still not fully caught up on our brewing for these guys. See, they just keep evolving, de-evolving, which is actually kind of fine because we're not too short on people, you know? It's 38 unemployment, but pretty soon that's not going to really be a thing we can do. I don't want the Nilometer. The Nilometer doesn't do anything for me. We can put a house right there. We fill in the rest of them. Get rid of those. Pyramid is almost done, though. Oh, yeah. Just a little bit of limestone, and they got to carve it down. And we have plenty of limestone. 0, 0, 1664. So it's just limestone, limestone, limestone. We are done. So technically, I could start getting rid of industries if I run, depending how long this took, you know, start removing back like there. I can just say, okay, well, this is all no longer needed, you know. And then you could do the same over there. And just give us back some employment. Now they're going to carve this down after they get 2 more loads in. So, yeah, not really. Looking back in review, can't really say there's too much more I'd really change on this. Of course, in the beginning, it was just trying to get our money up. But let us finish, and then we'll do our official kind of post-mission talk that we always do. Yeah, the gyms and stuff are just slamming. We're way overproducing. We have finished our last bit. We just got to do our last bit of wood. Turn that off. There we go. Almost with 100 kingdom rating. Everything else. Just need to carve that down. I'm not sure this will speed it up more, but we'll try. Oh no, we're gonna get attacked. And 1 month. Bring it on, Libyan. With my 6 fully trained infantries. Yeah, I think we won, guys. The Libyan army's like, what? Okay. Yeah, replacing those probably sped that up a bit. Can't have too many carvers, I guess. It's a big pyramid to carve down. 92. How much is it going to go up? 94. Is every cycle just 2? Looks roughly like that. We have enough now. They can pretty much carve the whole thing down in one go. Thank you, Ra. Yay, with Ra's blessing, we finished with a bit more. So our score is 6,632. Difficulty very hard. Thank you, thank you. Population 4,862 with 90 unemployment, pretty good. These are up to just the beer stage. Next would be courthouse, etc. But honestly, I'd hit courthouse and then I'd just evolve and de-evolve them as we go. And 27,000 on the money finished, 15 culture, hey. 48 prosperity and 100 kingdom rating. Was that 4, 5, 6, 6 infantry, no navy, no war, transport ships. I did finish in 28 years and 10 months, which is actually pretty good, I think. I think an average estimate of this is like 50 years. So I consider that pretty good. We the mission time is about an hour and like 5 minutes or so. So yeah, gemstones wind up way overproducing on gems towards the end with TAF blessings and everything. So once again, TAF will do a blessing that says all of your jewelers, weavers, shipwrights, and all those guys will be fully stocked with wood, etc. materials, gems. So it'll fully stock all these guys. And then he'll also fully stock a storage yard. So I just keep getting those blessings and it keeps just maxing them out, which is pretty cool. We did, we wind up expanding into bricks and beer and selling a lot of the different things. About the only thing we didn't do was pottery and papyrus. So final god total is 15 for raw, which is way over. That's like 10,000 something people, I want to say, but it was just for beautification. I could have cut him back if we needed to. 6 for TAF, but we have the temple complex, which counts for 8,000. So even you can see it's been 60 months since he's still giving us blessings. So that's okay. But yeah, 2 beautiful pyramids up here. All of that done. 1, 2, 3, and a sphinx. So that was Rostja, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you back here next time.